Tell me about your organization and how did you find the tie? Like, what attracted you to inSIGHT for Education?
Well, I started an organization with my partner Elizabeth called October 7th Coalition, O7C, after I saw the Hamas body cam footage that Hamas was posting on social media as they came in and started like another Holocaust against the Jews. And I was surprised that there wasn't more of an outrage about it. In fact, instead of outrage about what was happening to Israelis, there was protests at universities calling them the bad guys. And that was a real wake-up call to see what the education system had been teaching kids, especially at universities, about the conflict in the Middle East. And, it was then revealed that many of these universities were receiving millions and millions of dollars from places like Qatar, or Qatar, however you want to say it. I think they've put $30 billion into our universities and colleges. And they have a very specific take on the conflicts, and that specific take, much of which is propaganda and just not historically correct or accurate, is being fed to our kids, and that's all they know. And that's what we saw on October 8th and October 9th, is these kids who have been fed a steady stream of propaganda, playing that out. And so I think that what's important about inSIGHT is getting the proper facts about what the conflict to our students. And it's going to take a while because they've been hearing this other propaganda take on it for a very long time now, and they seem brainwashed, to be honest. And so I think it's really, really important what inSIGHT is doing. We've noticed that at O7C, and from the very beginning I've said that we need to focus on students, and even younger than university. We need to be in high schools and maybe even middle schools to explain to people what Israel is, what they contribute to the world, and how they are our ally. Like, we're allies with lots of different countries, and Israel is no different. And it's such a beautiful place. I've been there twice. And I've just seen how many different types of religions live together in Israel, and what they produce that really benefits the world: technology, medicine, all kinds of things, agriculture. They really benefit the world, and they're the only democracy in that region. So for that reason, I think it's very important that people are educated about the facts.
And then one more thing. You're very different because you're a Christian. You're not Jewish. So tell me how that plays into it.
Well, Christianity doesn't exist without Judaism because Jesus was Jewish. And although some people will try to say that Jesus was Palestinian, but that's not true. He's Jewish. And we're taught in both the Old and the New Testament to love Israel. And everything we have, everything that Jesus spoke of, came from the Old Testament. Almost everything that Jesus said is based on the Old Testament. And so we know that this is our destiny is together. We are grafted into Israel by the grace and mercy of God. He chose them to bring the Savior into the world through the Jewish people. And so right now, Israel is sending their sons and daughters, like the tip of the spear, fighting terrorism, fighting people who not only say they want to kill the Jews, but they want to kill Christians, and they want to decimate Western democracy and our Judeo-Christian values they want to destroy. So Israel is on the front lines and protecting the world from that kind of terrorism. And so we owe them an eternal debt of gratitude for what they are doing, and they deserve our support.
inSIGHT Education said before, they're really big on going into the high schools and talking to students and getting them to be compassionate, to be kind, be accepting. What are your thoughts of that?
I think we live in a world where social media can be used to undermine kids, not even always intentionally, but they see things that they feel like, I should be looking like that, I should have those things. Why wasn't I blessed with this gift or that gift, or talent or looks or abilities? And so I think that they also see a lot of meanness on social media, and that seems to get lots of clicks. And so they are battling something that we've never had to battle. So I think we have to be kind about that. There's nothing inherently wrong with social media. It's what human beings do with it and how we use it. And I think that really kindness and compassion for other people, for me as a Christian, starts with a moral foundation of who God is, how he came and sacrificed himself for mankind, for his love for mankind. And because of that great gift from him, we have to show that towards other people. And so personally, I think there needs to be a spiritual foundation in order to be able to convey that message to kids, that we're here to serve each other. That's really part of what we're supposed to do. And so whether you serve people through your church or synagogue or mosque, or whether you serve people just by how you treat them wherever you're working, whether you work in a restaurant or you're a lawyer or you're a homemaker, you're serving your family and serving your community. And that's really our purpose here in life, is to lift each other up. And so I think that's something that if you understand that life is fleeting, we're blessed if we get 80 years on this planet, and the money and fortune and cars and houses and anything else, that's going to go away. But what you did for other people in your community, that's going to have eternal reverberations as those kindnesses pass down from generation to generation.